What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Meat Boy. In the last episode, we completed, kind of, not really 100%, but we defeated the final boss, all the levels, A+ ranking on Chapter 4, Hell. And I left off last episode looking for a warp zone. However, I didn't realize that I think I was looking in the wrong world. So, let's try this again with this level. So you'll notice it's quite a bit different. Not as egregiously, I don't know, filled with saw blades and everything trying to kill Meat Boy. And there we have it. Yeah, so what's also pretty cool is I realized that the red warp zones are character-driven ones, and the purplish ones are not. What is this intro? This is cool. Yo, I'm totally digging this aesthetic. It's funny how such a simple aesthetic can be so cool. Oh, I remember this character. It's Flyman. Oh, and so he can jump really high and he can double jump a couple times. But he's really slow on the ground. I'm probably better off, yeah. Oh, would you look at this? His like wall jump is really just sliding up off the ground. That is really cool. Oh, it's like Meat Boy is crying. Poor Meat Boy. Whoa. He also falls really fast. I can probably just even just like, oh man, definitely didn't need to do that. Okay. No, I overshot it. It's pretty neat that at the very least they're not like the glitch levels or the warp zones where you get 3 lives then you have to try again. They really do want you to, you know, take the time to get to know these characters. Also, wow, I didn't realize he had so many like double jumps and all that. Alright. Aw, man. He doesn't come out as far from the walls as Meat Boy does, so that is something that will take some getting used to, but... Aw, man. You can do it, Fly Wrench, I think that's what it's called, or Fly Guy, something like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Little out of control there. And I held in too long. Sad face. Okay, and it's kind of funny, his wall jump is so funny, because he just, like, sticks to it, like, really does. Cool, we made it up here. And now the final level here. Interesting. So, I'm safe on here. Ooh, but I can't afford to just, you know. And then I gotta make it down. Let's see. Cool! We rescued Bandage Girl. And we unlocked Fly Wrench. What an interesting character. I don't really know 100% what Fly Wrench is from, but pretty neat. And with that, we have 99% completion of Hell. We haven't unlocked the one character, which actually raises some concern. I want to go back and see how many warp zones I've completed in each of these areas, because I think that on every chapter select screen, I've seen that there should be 4, right? But, like, for example, here we've only done 2. I remember some of them we maybe needed a certain character to get to, but let me go even far back to something like Chapter 2, because maybe we were supposed to unlock this character earlier in the game. So there are 2 or 3 there, and then 1 here. Okay, so there are 4 there. What about in the forest? I feel like I got all the warp zones here. But just to be safe, I do want to check. So there are 3 here, and then 1 here. Okay, so it's probably in chapter... Wait. Meat Boy. I love that every single time. So let's check the World 3 ones. So in World 3, there should be 4 of them, right? And there's 1 where we unlock a character. So let's see, which ones do we have unlocked? So we only have 2 of them, which is obviously problematic. Which ones do we have? We have Cartridge Dump, which is the first one, okay. And then the other one we have unlocked is Contra. So there are 2 we're missing. One of them is called Tunnel Vision from 3.7. So let's take a look at that. So Mind the Gap. We should be able to get to... Although at the same time, I think I might have already said that I think this is one where we don't have the right character for. Right? Let me take a look again, just to be safe. Ah, this was... Let's switch characters. Let's try doing this with Fly Wrench. He has so much less momentum than Meat Boy. It's kind of funny. Alright, so we're really going to have to milk all the momentum we can get out of this. Cool. Let's head on over here. Oh, man. It's time-based. So we really got to speed things up a bit. And so doing his double jump also cancels a lot of the momentum he gains. As if there's any gender associated with a Fly Wrench. Whoa. So when I jumped on this, like wall jumped, he like flew up there. Oh, we still got it just as it was fading away. Wow. Cool. So we unlocked the warp zone. What do we got going on here? Apologies for, revisiting an older level. I'm sure a lot of you guys have mentioned this before. Just due to the nature of recording ahead, I haven't had the opportunity to see a lot of it. And there are the 2 bandages. So we're going to need to do some hefty wall jumping shenanigans. Come on. Oh, man. At least once I get the bandage, the level itself doesn't seem too crazy difficult. Oh, man. No, seriously? Seriously? What's also interesting, though, is something I was under the impression was I couldn't unlock warp zones with someone other than Meat Boy because then I wouldn't be playing them with a character, or I wouldn't be playing them with Meat Boy, which I thought you had to play all warp zones as. But it shows that even if you unlock a warp zone with a character that's not Meat Boy, you'll still play through the warp zone as Meat Boy. Cool, that's good to know. So... is there a bandage in here? Doesn't look like it. There's probably one here, though. I remember there being 2 in here, yeah. So it's kind of like the opposite, right? Oh, but I see. I can't afford to hit those blocks, otherwise I won't be able to make my way up. Come on. It's so much more difficult for me on this side. No! Maybe I should just try and complete this. Ooh, that might have been too much already. Yeah, I'll just complete it and take the 1 bandage I already got, so that I don't need to worry about that every single time I do this. Also, I just realized the level is called Tunnel Vision, and when you look at the level, it is kind of like you're going in a tunnel and then traveling through it and then coming out the other side. That's really funny. I love that they're able to come up with names that do that, and it's a shame that they don't tell you the level of the name, as you progress from one to the next, because I honestly think that would add a little bit to every single level. If they just had like at the very top of the screen, it was like, oh, this is this level, right? Okay. Here we go. Oh man, almost had it. Almost had it. Because yeah, as I'm going through the game, I'm hardly noticing the levels unless I see them... Seriously? Unless I see them on the World Select screen. Darn. Why is it so much more difficult for me on the right side? I was not having all that much difficulty with it on this very first level, and I don't think they were positioned any differently. It's just a matter of getting used to, I don't know, probably left to right versus right to left and all that jazz. Oh well. Admittedly, in comparison to some of the bandages I've been doing in some of the later episodes, this level does not seem anywhere near as crazy, so I will be thankful for that. Can I just go under this? I can. That's easier. Cool. I feel like it was just because I wasn't giving myself a full jump opportunity in the first place and was treating it differently for some reason. Okay, so the next warp zone we need to get to is where? It is called the Jump Man, and it's in 316. So let's try and see where this one is. Whoa. Where is this one? I remember this level. I don't remember thinking it was too crazy or anything like that. Wasn't there a bandage up here or something? Where's the warp zone? Right? Do you guys even see where a warp zone could be? I remember this level wasn't too crazy. Let's wait out here for a bit and see if anything interesting happens. Maybe... Ah. Okay, so a warp zone appears where you start. You just gotta make it back to that. Okay. That's not too bad. I wonder if you have to get the key in order to get the warp zone. Doesn't seem so. Interesting. Alright, well, I would not have found that without a guide. Probably. But what do we have going on here? What are all these markings? I love 8-bit Meat Boy, or 4-bit Meat Boy in this case. Whoa. Ogmo from Jumper. He's so cute. The little thumbs up. Bandage Girl's like, hey, you look kinda familiar. Oh, Meat Boy is not pleased. Meat Boy is not pleased with Ogmo getting all close with Bandage Girl. Alright, let's see here. Whoa! I thought that was a wall I was gonna run into. Alright, so we'll pause here, and then we can do this. Double jump. Cool. Oops. Yeah, I appreciate that they don't put like a life limit on these character-specific levels. Just because it really gives you enough time to... It almost forces you to figure out the character, right? You can't really get out of this level. I mean, unless you do this. But you won't like fail out of the level. So they make sure you get the character's mechanic down before you're done with this level. So like in this case, for example... if I wait long enough, I will eventually get how that works, right? Aw, man, did that too quickly. Well, at the same time, you know, these are like tutorial levels, but they're difficult enough that they're still challenging for even those who are looking for challenges from every level, even these types of more tutorial-esque ones. and don't have to worry as much about running out of lives or something like that. Granted, I don't want to be spending too much time on this and would rather be, you know, progressing through new levels and all that, but still. Let's see here. What's kind of nice about the double jump is it gives you a lot of opportunity to just play things a little bit safer. That's pretty neat. Aw, man, what? I thought I totally messed that up at the very last one. But I think something else that's pretty neat about these types of levels is they show you what the character can do and how they might be relevant to other parts of the game, right? So you might think, oh, double jump, but it's probably not intuitive for most people to think of how a double jump character can be used in a manner to wall jump like that, right? So I'm glad that they do these. And oh, that's a neat little guy at the end of that thing. We've unlocked Ogmo! Hype. So that's all the warp zones from here. So we're only missing 2 bandages. I don't remember exactly where they were, but I think they were bandages we couldn't get without a certain character, right? Because we had them all on the light world, I believe. It was just 2 from maybe this world that we couldn't get without that one character. I'm going to trust more so that that's the case. So that there's 1 from here, that there are 2 from here. That seems a lot more reasonable. So with that being said, sorry for making you guys wait so long. We will finally move on to Rapture, Chapter 5. What kind of an intro we got? Is this like Mega Man 2? Oh my god, it's a Mega Man 2 reference! Yes! I love it. Mega Man 2 is one of my favorite Mega Man games. If not it's my favorite classic Mega Man game for sure. But what? Wait, no, Meat Boy, no, you can't be all beat up like that. Meat Boy, stand up, yeah. Meat Boy's ready to go. Wait, no, Dr. Fetus, no. I give that performance a thumbs down. All right, so we're in the Rapture. Whoa, this music is intense. Let's see what we got going on. So this is called The Witness. What's going on here? Oh, interesting. So the way these are set up makes it really difficult. At least in my opinion. To get past those. Oh, and that one is moving way faster. This level is so spacious. Wasn't enough to make it, but there's a warp zone up here. So, might as well take it, given I figured I was going a little bit slow for that level. And whoa, what is this a reference to? That looked really cool though. Oh my. So we got these giant saw blades just floating around. Got a little key. Okay. Where does it go, though? Like, where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, it unlocks up there. Cool, so we can go up here, and there's another key we have to get. Is there a bandage? Probably. Oh, I gotta go down here just to get that key. And then make my way out. Are the spikes moving a little bit? It's probably just the pixel graphics adjusting as I move around rather than like shaking a little bit or anything like that. So I've got to get one more key down there. This one is going to be a little bit more difficult to get because it looks like, darn it, that spike, that set of spikes right by the lip of that little platform or overhang, it's going to make it a lot more difficult to at least safely jump in there. And I don't know why I messed that up. I think it's just me getting impatient. It's like once I do figure out how to do the level and I just need to execute it, then it's like, oh, okay, now let's do this level. Come on. Just because I don't want to be spending, you know, forever doing it. And neither do you guys want to spend forever watching me doing it. Granted, you know, the unfortunate consequence of rushing, though, in an attempt to speed things up is a lot of times you end up slowing things down as you mess up, right? Cool. Now, getting back up is the difficult part here. Come on, come on! Yes! Alright. Cool, we made it through. But that was only level 1. That was only level 1. That was a long level. Alright, let's take our time here. Tried to finesse the landing there. Man, the fact that that first level was so long is actually really intimidating. It's gonna make me kind of dread this, to be honest. Because it'll be so difficult to get through that over and over. Or it'll just make it take so much longer. So much longer to try to get both bandages in all 3 of these levels. So I'll probably spend a couple more minutes on this warp zone and, you know, see what I can do with it. If I don't end up getting it soon, it's not the end of the world. I'll come back to it later. And instead, I'll just progress through some of the levels earlier on in this world, because that will be more entertaining for both you guys and me. That was a close call. Why did I do that? I'm telling you, it's just because I get impatient. This level is so long. I'm sure, like, I'll get better at it and be able to do it quicker and quicker each time. It's just like one of those moments that's like, but still. What's nice is I can wall slide down that wall and then kind of like auto grab onto that. Come on, nice. And like auto fall into that little ledge area. So it's not like that's as difficult as initially seems. But even then, it's more so the tedium of just having such a long level. Darn it. Alright, let's see here. And then to die on something so quickly, right? 3 times. Yet again. So I go through like the entirety of that first level, which takes like a good minute or so. And then I just die so quickly on the second level and have to go through this level every time. It's just very frustrating in that regard. So this will probably be my last attempt at this set of levels. If I don't make it past the second one, I'm just going to go back to the regular light world and continue on there and come back to this later on, when I maybe have even developed more skills with this game. He says optimistically. Because to be fair, like, you do get better at this game the more you play it. There's no doubt about that. So, inevitably, I will be better at the game by the time I beat the light world. Cool, on to the second one. Okay, moving on. Oh, there's gonna be a key, like, all the way at the end. I can't even believe it. There's totally gonna be a key, like, all the way at the end, and I'm gonna have to go back through all of this. Yeah, look at that. There's the key. There's the key. And then I'll have to go all the way back through to get the bandage. Let's see if I can just slide up this. Darn it! I really have to time that well if I want to get enough momentum, because there's no like wall jump I can really make to do that. Held down jump for a little bit too long. I at least feel like this part isn't too difficult, which is nice. Right? Like, this is a very spacious section to avoid all these saw blades. Alright, now let's see here. What's the best way to do this? Can I even afford to wall jump here? I can. Okay, that's good to know. Can I fall down here? Ooh, I probably have to. I'm gonna do it. Wait, what? Oh, I was gonna say, am I just trapped now, or, huh? Okay. Round 2. Ready? Fight! Focus mode activated. Doing pretty well so far. No! Are you kidding me? That was so close! Oh, man. It was like right there. You guys knew that was coming. You had to know that was coming. After getting so close. This music is so, like, intense. It just feels very serious. Now I just want to get back to trying that again. At least I feel like I've got a better grip on the hazards and everything. I am getting quicker with this level. Hopefully not at the cost of, you know, actually being able to do it. Oh man, I'm dead. I could have actually survived had I chilled on that lip of the platform when I, you know, fell in there, but as I am talking about, you know, oh, I'm actually getting better at this now, getting a little bit faster. Alright. I still hope this is entertaining for you guys. I really hope it is entertaining for you guys. Just even if I do die, like, to see my attempts as I get closer and closer. Maybe wait with bated breath for the time I actually do defeat it. Oh man, that was really bad. What even was that? Okay. That was a really bad attempt all around. And we're already almost at the 30-minute mark, and we haven't even defeated a single level of Rapture. Granted, we spent a lot of time at the beginning unlocking new characters, getting a couple more bandages, and the warp zones and all that, so it's not like nothing has been accomplished in this episode. It's just, it doesn't feel like a lot has been. And granted, the warp zone levels are probably going to be more difficult than the other levels in Rapture, so, or at least, you know, the light world of Rapture. So it is only natural that this would take up more time, but still, right? Okay, here we go. We're on the second level. Just a bit too early. Oh man. I'm getting too timid with my jumps. And that's my punishment for trying to go fast. Okay, we'll come back to this warp zone another time. I feel like I have a decent idea of what to do with it and all, so we'll just deal with it another time. For the most part, these levels don't seem too crazy difficult, so we'll see what we can do. It's interesting that they still leave the warp zones in the level even after you unlock them. Oh man, I literally was looking at it and I just like jumped straight into it. Maybe that's like the Meat Boy frustration effect. You just like look at the saw blades and you're like, you know what, maybe it'd actually just be chiller if I were to go into that. I thought I could get ahead of it there, but I just clipped that overhang. Seems to be a case with a lot of them. The overhangs in this game are placed very intentionally. I thought I was fast enough. I thought I had the speed. I knew I had to go fast, but... Alright, come on. This level does not seem as difficult as the number of times I'm dying would indicate otherwise. So now we go down here, and then... Cool! So we got the A+. Yeah, I really don't think that level was as difficult as my number of deaths would indicate. Any bandages? Doesn't seem so. What do we have going on here? Anything down here? No? I guess I'm glad I took a look, given how secretive some of the extras in this game can be. What about down here? No? Doesn't seem so, at least. Okay, so that thing is like repelling me. This is all new for me, by the way. Something worth noting. I've never played these levels before. At least with like level 4, I'd gotten through most of it. Oh, so I'm gonna have to get used to... These are the fans. These are the new fans, guys. What's going on down there? Nothing? Doesn't seem so. Okay. Okay, so that level was simple enough. Obviously, we took forever because we were just messing around with the fans and checking out all the nooks and crannies of the level, but I feel like when it really comes down to it, it's not too difficult of a level to get through pretty quickly. Point in case proven, right? Okay, let's see about here though. Oh, the force field things are gonna make it difficult to Oh, I see a bandage. They're either gonna force me probably to have to time my jumps a little bit better because they'll either push me down or they're gonna push me up, right? As you saw at the very end there. It's not something I have to have a lot of momentum as I'm going over these saw blades. Oh man. I should probably just dash over them, not even jump at all. I feel like that's the way to go. Yeah, that was definitely the way to go. And we got the bandage and the A+ in the same run. Cool. Now what? Oh man. So with all the momentum, I just started sliding up immediately. I don't really have a choice in waiting it out or figuring out what's going on up there. Unless I get caught in that little area there. Whoa. And it's not like I can even chill on that platform because the force field thing will just push me away. Maybe that's why why so many of these little nooks and crannies are there, to potentially get like stuck in, per se. Like this. And I can actually take a second to think. So if I wall jump off on the left here, I can use the force field to push myself up to the right. I think that's the intended route. Is there anything over here? No. Okay. Now where? Now where do I go? Where do I go? I was like, what's even going on anymore? But okay, I'm glad that my intuition was at least pretty correct. I've got to figure out the levitating timing on the beginning there. Or when I'm, you know, starting off that massive jump. I've got to get a little bit more push out of that. Because I just get pushed down by that one. Right? What am I supposed to do differently there? I've got an idea. Let's try... Oh, wait, no. If I, like, try to hover on top of it, maybe that's how I can confirm or guarantee that I get a little bit more of a boost. Let's see here. Like, hover on top and then get pushed away, and then can take advantage of that force field, but... Oh, man, that's not gonna work. There's no way I'm coming back from that one. I also don't see any bandages, which I guess I'm not too surprised. I don't feel like they would force a lot of bandages on right off the bat. I should probably just try and take advantage of that force field there. And just continue with it rather than try and land on top of it per se and get a second kind of boost. So like this one, and I go over, and then here I can probably just ride that momentum off the top. So then boost and over. No, it's not going to work. Darn. Let's see here. If I fall here though, will I get over? I will. Interesting. That's not going to be fast enough. No, it's not. But, okay. We'll give it a go again. Let's see here. And over. And over. Nice. Cool, so we got the A+ there. So I was able to land on top of that one. Which is nice. What is this? Oh, it's a switch of some sort. Oh, but it's timed. Is there anything in here? No. Ah, I see. So I saw the bandage there. No need to worry. Oh, it comes back. Interesting. Alright, let's do this. No! Okay, at the very least, though, this doesn't seem like too, you know, crazy difficult of a level. Why'd I even do that? Okay, this level actually doesn't seem all that difficult. I'll go for the A+ first, because I don't think the bandage will allow me to do so. Fall, and then down and bandage go. Cool. So A+. And then when I'm getting the bandage, I don't even need to hit the switch this time. Right? Like I can just take my time going over here, because all I need to do is get up here and then jump and get the bandage. Don't forget about the, you know, get the bandage part, meat boy. No! Not over the bandage. Get the bandage. It reminds me of like Patrick with the lid. The lid. Alright, let's see here. Cool. We're on track to... No! That's alright. That was, I mean, that particular, getting the bandage here was a bit of a time investment, but it's not like a crazy difficult feat in any opinion, in my opinion at least. Right, so this level isn't, you know, all that crazy. There we go. So we got the bandage and the A+, and we've hit about 40 minutes. I want to see if I can get a few more levels in. These walls disintegrate? No. I see bandage girl. Oh, so that's where the switch is. Interesting. So they want you to wall jump over here like that. Now, where is the next set? Oh, okay. So it's hit this, then wall jump, and you're through, but I rushed it, so that's fine. Nope, that's not going to be it. It's alright, I can at least get a scout on what the other switches do. Where does that one go? Oh, is that the one to Bandage Girl? It is. So I've got to go from here to up to Bandage Girl. And that last wall jump is really where any difficulty in this level is going to come. Because I don't think this part in particular is actually all that crazy difficult. Cool! Like I said, I didn't think that, you know, the level in general was too crazy. But again, the Light World levels aren't ever that insanely difficult, right? I don't see any bandages, I don't see any warp zones down the upper right corner or anything lurking there. Who knows? We'll find out eventually, but... Alright, on to the next level. What's going on here? Anything down here I should be aware of? No? Okay. So we gotta get a key. And that is the key I need to get. And it unlocks something over there. What is down there? Oh, so... I hit that switch to get over here relatively quickly. Oh, but then I see. So then there's this switch, which allows us to get that key. There's nothing else over here, it seems. So then we just got to make it back, which also doesn't seem too crazy. Yeah. Okay, it's just about doing it fast, really. And just figuring out, you know, what key do we have to get when, all that jazz, so. Alright, we'll head up here, grab this key, and then we can go over here, hit the switch, jump across, and then that was probably not the best way of going about it, but, oh, I missed that. That's probably going to be the most difficult aspect of this level, is just making sure I can consistently get that key. Then across. Cool, got that. So now we slide down, and wait, no. There goes my A+ ranking. Who knows? They could have been more lenient with the timing here, but no, they weren't. Understandably so. I mean, this level's, you know. Oh, you know what? I can probably speed this up a bit more by getting the key on the second wall jump off of here, like that. Obviously, I missed the key, but yeah, let's restart. Because I was just kind of dilly-dallying at the beginning. Missed that timing. Saw, I welcome you. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. There's a warp zone out there. You have to be really fast to get it, seems. Alright, and then back over. Oh man, I thought I had to make that cycle if I wanted to get it in time. How am I supposed to get that warp zone? Because that disappears really quickly. Darn, I missed that key. I keep thinking, oh yeah, this level isn't all that bad, but I guess if you really want that A+ ranking, you've got to do, you know, the speedy strats, right? Oh, darn it. I feel like I've already messed it up now. Alright, let's see what cycle we're on. Okay. This should be alright. Over to Bandage Girl. And we're good. We got the A+. However, there's that warp zone. I want to see how am I able to get there fast enough to, you know, actually do anything about it, right? I guess if I jump over that... Oh, to the right of the key, it looks like there's an area I can access the outside. Let's aim for that. Oh, man. I missed. Okay, but it's definitely doable once you, you know, know what you're really aiming for. And I screwed it up again. I should know I'm like able to just hold right and I'll be alright. And land on that top platform and then hop again. I can head on outside to the warp zone. Over and warp zone. Ooh, and this one's a character warp zone. I'm excited. Which character is this? Oh, I know which one this is. It's totally the guy. It's totally the guy. Or the kid, rather. The kid from I Want to Be the Guy. Oh man, I actually really enjoyed I Want to Be the Guy. I never beat it, but it was really fun to play. Oh no! That's so, like, fitting for, whoa, his, like, aerial momentum is so weird. This is so fitting for I Want to Be the Guy. Darn it. So he's got a double jump, and he's really floaty. So, like, even when I hold his double jump, I really get a lot out of it. And for those of you that don't know about I Want to Be the Guy, you probably should. It's been around for a very long time. It's very influential in just the really difficult game genre. Like, one of the first sort of, like, impossible games that was, like, incredibly cruel towards its players. Aw, man. It is fitting to have a level that is this difficult. I keep, like, bumping my head on the top of that underhang. And I figured I've got to use my double jump to actually get up to that wall there. So I have to wall jump and then double jump and then can wall jump again. And should be pretty safe in doing so. Although I don't know what his, like... Yeah, so he doesn't carry a lot of momentum when he wall jumps, at least. Alright. That set of spikes, I tell ya. Oh man, I had to double jump over that. Or no, I don't actually, because I still need my double jump when I fall down. So I just gotta time that a bit better. Darn it. He really got to hold back his momentum in the sort of, like, central clearing area. Oh, man! I let him fall too far. But at least progress is being made. Which is more than I could say about it before. So, for those wondering, or if those are not interested in the kid and all that, this will probably be the last level of this episode, given it's looking pretty challenging. And darn it, and we've already almost hit 50 minutes of this episode. So it's going to be a long one in general, but oh man, you know what? I should just hover up there. I should totally just try and aim for that other wall above the spikes and chill there for a moment. I do find it kind of funny that almost no matter the character... Actually, no. Who am I kidding? All the characters have their own little unique death splat. Which, if you've played I Want to Be the Guy, having the kid have his, like, relatively gory seeming death is very fitting. Alright, so I gotta drop here, and then fall, and then do more wall jump shenanigans. And I won't be granted with such a rest stop like I'm at right now on the other side. Alright. Oh man, that was too fast. Apologies if this one takes a bit. Okay, that's a neat strat. I should have corrected. I knew I wasn't falling you know, straight down the middle. I was just afraid to move the controller because it had been working so well. Okay, so that seems a little bit more consistent, right? So if I like kind of hold back so I get a minimum horizontal distance at least, double jump, I tend to hover in the middle a bit more. Also, is someone calling me? Doesn't seem so. Back to Meat Boy. I didn't do it. I know the strat. I've been having success with one strategy, and just gotta maintain it. However, this will be a very important character to have. Because of his double jump, we're able to do a lot more. Much like him and Fly Wrench. But of course, their double jumps are inherently quite a bit different. Alright, let's fall down here. Okay, we're doing alright. This is so close! Oh my goodness! That is so tight! But I've got to use the double jump. That's the only way I can probably transition between those two, at least reliably. They spoil you over here with the more spacious areas. Oh man, I thought I was in the air and gonna double jump, not wall jump. For those of you wondering why I just wall jumped straight into spikes. Oh man, I was like, alright, you know what, just use the same strategy as before. Just use the same strategy. It should work. It'll be a bit tighter, but I think it'll be more consistent. So that's what I'm going to aim for. Come on. Oh man, this is rough. So the one person in the comments who's like, you think this level's bad? I beat it on my second try. Congrats. But this is not easy. Alright, here we go. I did it again! I did it again where I thought I was going to be double jumping in the middle and instead ended up across the way. Come on. I probably, given the length of this episode as is, and the nature of this level, I'm probably going to be skipping ahead here, so I'm going to enter kind of silent focus mode. Oh man, that was farthest I've made it, and I feel like I had so much space to work with there, but ended up screwing it up. Let's see here, what will I do when I get to that point? I'll want to wall jump. I'll want to wait pretty far though, and use my double jump to kind of cancel out my momentum at the end of it and then fall in that area, and I'll have a minute to think at that point as well. No! I didn't even give myself a chance at attempting that jump. Whew. Okay, we've made it here. So I'm gonna try and land in that little spike, little free area ahead. Okay, so now I gotta jump over and then double jump to get to the free area just below me. Okay, okay. No! Come on! Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Yes! Oh my lord, that was only the first one! It's been an hour or so, and I've probably sped this up for you guys so much, but it doesn't look like it's getting easier anytime soon. If I exit, the real question is, will I have to... You know what? If I exit, am I gonna have to do that first level again, right? So, you know what, we're gonna call it here. We're gonna finish up the guy or the kids episode, or oh my goodness, my brain is all over the place. The kids levels in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I need a bit of a break. We didn't make a ton of progress. We got through some levels in the Rapture, but we did clear up some warp zones and some bandages and unlock some characters from previous worlds, so that was pretty cool as well. And we are stuck in this mess that is the kids level. It's taking me way too long, and I apologize. If you guys see that I'm skipping or that I'm speeding up stuff and want to know when I actually, accomplish levels and skip through videos, I totally understand. If you guys enjoy seeing all of my deaths along the way, I think even just for personal reasons, like I want to have my entire experience with this game documented via this Let's Play, which is why I don't want to edit out any of the deaths, but I'd rather speed them up so that I can look back on this, or so that it's just a genuine capture of my entire playthrough of Meat Boy. And hopefully it's still an enjoyable viewing experience for you guys. So for those of you that are watching, thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. But until then, this is Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.